Welcome, everyone, to Pitbull Stadium, not far from Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. And today, this fan base eager to show everyone what the Panthers' home field advantage is all about. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Liberty Flames, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So Liberty's offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach. So much fun to play with him. A guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, look out! He's at the 40. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
I love this play call. You want to get your playmakers the football in space. What a creative way. This little kind of push pass by the quarterback. Get him to the receiver's hands quickly and let him go make yards.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Liberty. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Law. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So FIU's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be peeking that way from the free safety position.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up. So
he's going for it all. Wide open, he makes the catch. All kinds of room to the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Florida International.
And, man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Quick strike complete. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile...
Lets it fly! And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the upright. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. The field's about 53 yards wide. You got to kick it between those sidelines, or else you draw the flag. On the run, it's Lawrence. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. FIU pushing tempo.
Brings up second down.
The give to the back. Smashes through. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall.
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. The offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Line getting set on second down. From the gun, running back gets the give. The Flames get it past the sticks.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Wants to fire on second down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Flames are rolling down the field. Here's the handoff. Smashes him with the stiff arm. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. The snap sets up the throw. Safe completion on the screen. At the 20, he's got space. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Flames will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Blasted as he lets it go. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's third and goal.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. That is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Now, a 4th down.
FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
From the gun, the ground game. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Henderson. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Flames. Ready to try the point after. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. Man, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies. Throw it to them, and they'll make big plays for you.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ball. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
FIU pushing tempo. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick and get to the first down mark.
Here comes the offense on second down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up?
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Line gets set. First down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the ball is picked off. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Offense getting set for first down. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Fires the pass, intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, running back on the move. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. And the Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night.
And they'll take over.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Gets it out fast. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100.
Lets it fly deep downfield. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They knock him down right there. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's Lawrence. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lewis. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. He's got the back in the middle. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Panthers moving quickly to the line. He'll just keep slinging it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Panthers!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure.
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. Bounced right back to them.
And of all the ways to get a first down, that's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it. First down.
And, David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
Catch in the middle. It's Mobley. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Flames getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Moving out of the pocket. He'll let it go down the right side. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Flames!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision.
Florida International, 14.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Law. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the running back. Gets away from one. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. They're going to ride this running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. FIU pushing tempo. They'll run it from the gun. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. No huddle here for the offense. He'll keep it himself. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to get to him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. They go to the ground.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, and they're strong. There's such big jumpers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, FIU.
What a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to do that crease, and when the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. The give from the gun. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. 4 wide out set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. finds his back in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Flames are on the move. Wide receiver shows motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Got his man quickly. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. Still running at the 40. Oh, look out, there he goes. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. He's got his man. Touchdown, Liberty! What a grab and go for the score.
Number 6.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Memphis went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Tigers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Another FIU.
To the ground. He's got it again. Dances away from one. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Panthers will hustle to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's another FIU.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Florida International.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Finds his man. It's Smith. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to go up top on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Comes out throwing on first down. He uncorks one deep. And he's got it inside the 20. Touchdown, Flames. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 13.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49.
Florida International. 28.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. The give on the inside. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. FIU will line up to punt. On the return, it's Gray. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The offense starts with a short field. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Off play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Unloads to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. The field goal is no good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead. Still a 17-point cushion. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
A loss of 8 yards on the play. 2nd down coming up.
A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Jenkins. Getting some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Going over the top. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida International.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. He's got it. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
The Flames are moving quickly down the field. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Flames will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Lawrence. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Right down the middle. It's caught. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Lawrence. The Panthers want to move quickly. They want to just keep throwing it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. They're bringing heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Lets it fly. Complete downfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. To give as they work on that clock. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's loose. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack.